area of emotional intelligence that a lot of parents accidentally mess up on and fail to teach their kids about. But it's so important because we have all these adults walking around where you can clearly see that this was not something that was, taught to them on a regular basis during their upbringing. So we have to break this cycle. So keep in mind, as parents, our job is to teach. And in order to do that job well, you have to understand that there really is no such thing as common sense. Only learned sense. Only the things that you are teaching consistently through your own modeling, your verbal explanation, repetition, and all of that. We have to understand that in order to teach someone something, we have to meet them at their current level of understanding, but not our current level of understanding. That's why you have to get out of the common sense mentality, because common sense will make you tell instead of teaching, right? Like I can tell you that 2 + 2 = 4, but I have not taught you why or taught you how to do math. And that's not valuable, and that's not how people learn. So this one area that people mess up on a lot is they will fail to be emotionally congruent with their children, which negatively impacts their ability to learn about emotional intelligence. So for instance, if your child engages in a behavior, like let's say you have a toddler or older child, and they engage in a behavior of some kind that hurts your feelings or makes you sad or upset, that is a crucial opportunity for teaching them emotional intelligence. And of course, you want to do this in a loving and nurturing way because number one, they deserve that. All humans do. But number two, they're little kids. They're still learning. Their brains are still developing. And again, you have to meet them at their current level of understanding. So they're not doing anything to piss you off. They're literally just learning, and your job is to teach, not tell. So if your child, for instance, hurts your feelings, or does something that makes you upset, a lot of parents will feel like they have to pretend like they're not upset, and then instead will just engage with their child, normally, which doesn't allow for them to learn that, like, hey, certain behaviors, you never want your child to feel like it's about them, right? Because it's not. It's about the behavioral choice. Like, hey, your anger is fine, but how you chose to express it was not the best way. And here's some other ways, and let's practice together, and let's learn this together, and explaining to them and modeling it and all that. But you want to also take space, right? When we're upset, isn't that what people do? They take space. And of course, you're going to do this in a loving way. I want to stress that. This is not, please do not abuse your children or use this as an excuse to be neglectful or whatever. That is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that if something hurts your feelings, it's an opportunity to teach your child that a lot of times when people's feelings are hurt, they need space. And this is how you help them learn secure attachment in relationships instead of anxious attachment, where they keep moving towards people even when they're being told, like, hey, I'm not ready to talk yet. So explaining to your child that, like, mommy loves you or daddy loves you or whoever, but what happened and the way that we just interacted was really upsetting. So I just need a little bit of time. And so I would love for us to talk in a little bit or whatever it may be. And like explaining to them that, like,